It's Friday on the Beat, and you know that means it's time to fall back. Joining me tonight, we have Lisa Traeger here, a comedian starring in The Degenerates, a Netflix special, and she has her own Comedy Central album, Glitter Cheese, and performs late night. Also, the one and only Tom Colicchio, a judge on the Emmy Award-winning reality show Top Chef, also the winner of 8 James Beard Awards, wow, including one for Outstanding Chef. He just opened a new restaurant, Small Batch, in Long Island. And my colleague, Emmy Award-winning NBC correspondent Harry Smith, who's interviewed world leaders from former President Obama to Prime Minister Thatcher.
Wow.
Great to have you all here.
Look at that.
Be here.
So cool.
Yeah.
Who needs to fall back, Lisa?
Anyone that's hating on the Fiji water girl. Kind of an enemy to me. She's amazing. She's an unknown actress holding water bottles. So if she took attention from you and you're a movie star, maybe you don't deserve to be a movie star.
Yeah, these photos were going around the internet.
I just loved her so much. I loved her attitude. And I like that none of the celebs care about promotions when they get free dresses and nice jewelry.
For me, it brought to mind the infamous other recent Fiji news, which was when the rapper Lil Pump performed on SNL as a Fiji water bottle. Who could forget that?
See,
Harry?
it's a connection in the culture, right? And it's like a competition with a Perrier.
Perrier.
Yeah, that's Perrier Kanye.
Yeah.
Who needs to fall back?
Well, there's a lot of people need to fall back this week, but I got to give it to the wall. If there's a ton of people swarming over the border, which there's not, but let's just say he's right.
Versus 15 years ago.
Right,
Way up there.
exactly, yeah. So we'll give him that, okay? How does building a wall that's going to take 11 years fix that problem? If there's an emergency, you need to triage. Triage shouldn't take 11 years.
Well, I heard that if it may or may not exist and it can be delayed or rescheduled, it may not be an emergency.
It may not be. Who knows?
I think it should be GoFundMe.
Which has been out there.
It's out there.
Harry, who else needs to fall back?
These idiots going into national parks and doing horrible things. The one that's made most of the headlines is Joshua Tree. The Joshua Tree is this most magnificent plant. It's kind of related to the yucca, right? Agave. And people have been going in, they've run them over. They've chopped them down. There are people in that world who think the plant, these trees, should be protected.
Right.
Because of climate change, thank you very much, has changed its ability to reproduce. So all of a sudden there's nobody at the gate. People run in there. They're driving around in the desert where there's no roads, where they're in four-wheel drives. It's beyond despicable. National parks, one of the great. It's the foundation of our country. This land is your land. This land is my land.
Harry dropping some bars.
Yeah.
Quoting a song.
Thank you very much. Well, that's your jam.
Who else needs to fall back?
Bernie Sanders, fall back. Your year was 2016 and it really wasn't. Please get away from us. I just think it's like fetch. It's not going to happen. He also, I think you're disheveled, you're unlikable, and you're pushy. And I don't think you should be leading anybody. If you couldn't control your campaign and what your employees were doing and harassing and paying women unfairly in your campaign, I don't know why you would lead a country or think you can. And we saw with the flipping of the House and everyone voting, everyone's really excited for young female candidates, especially women of color. And we need men to get as excited about women as women are. And that's the only way to do real change. And I'm kind of sorry, guys, but I'm just like sick of old white dudes. Like, go away.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'll go to Kraft
I guess
forever.
that was a cue.
Tom, because you're here, for those eagle-eyed MSNBC viewers may have noticed, in place of our mugs, we actually have something brand new launching today. And for that, we're breaking out for the first time ever a little wine. These are brand new Beat
Nice. Look at
wine
this.
glasses.
I feel honored.
I've heard from many viewers who call themselves MSNBC moms or hashtag MSNBC moms. Have you heard about this, Harry?
Oh, yeah.
And so sometimes I'm told that around this hour, which is evening on the East Coast for many,
Absolutely.
a glass of wine gets uncorked. So now we have, and you can actually get these from the MSNBC store, Beat wine glasses.
May I ask you a question?
Please.
Will this be a regular thing now on Fallback Friday?
That depends on what happens in the next 45 to 60 seconds. But please take your wine.
That's a healthy pour, my friend.
Let me tell you.
Are you kind of a heartthrob to all these moms?
I can't answer. I have no idea, but I will say this, Tom,
Sure.
as our resident scholar of wine and cuisine, what do you think of this?
The glass is really nice. I love the blue etching. It has your name on it, I guess. So no, the wine's quite nice.
What would you say? Would this pair well with anything? Say a a cooked goose or a congressional oversight?
Hey, cooked goose, it would be perfect with a cooked goose.
Chef?
Top chef.
Yes.
Judge's table, gin and tonic under my table.
Ding, ding,
Really?
ding, 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 ding.
Now, do you limit yourself? I mean, I wouldn't do the news with a whole lot of wine, although we're doing it today
No,
in
because
your
you
honor.
guys deliberate for so long.
One or two, I don't have to read anything. And like we're not under a time constraint. We can just go and go and go. So yeah, it's actually easier.
Can we toast to both our chef, our comedian, our journalist, and the MSNBC moms out there?
Yay.
The beat glasses are available to a very special Fallback Friday. Thanks to everyone.
You're here.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.